Hey, you guys, Desmond here,
And LaCresha.
and welcome back to the channel, y'all. We are here today to discuss Canada's Drag Race Season 3, Episode 4. But before we get into that, I have to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe. The love has been real, the love has been felt, and we really do appreciate y'all. So we invite everyone to come join our crazy little family here and have a good time with us every week when we discuss Drag Race.
Hey,
Because there's a lot coming.
a lot.
What? Baby, look, it's my favorite damn show. You better be lucky this is my favorite damn show. You better be lucky this is my favorite damn show, okay? Anyway, so we have episode 4 of Canada's Drag Race.
Mm-hmm.
What were we thinking of this episode overall?
It's a lot.
I don't like this episode at all.
A lot.
At all. But let's go into it because there was some things I did like. So I'm not considering that, but overall, bad episode. I don't know what's going on. The odd episodes are so great. And then the even episodes are like, Again, we mentioned this in our France review, but production showed their hands.
All the way. All the hands.
Oh, we see the veins and everything in their hands. But anyway, let's go ahead and share this here screen so we can get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Come into after the untimely, the unfair elimination of Chilezon.
Chalaison, la rue.
So we come in, everybody's talking, reading the message. She is having her moment, like everybody does after the lip sync. Oh, I can't believe I had to send her home, especially after the first one, blah, blah, blah. And then Jada starts laughing. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is so funny? I'm sorry, we're not supposed to be cussing this soon. Well, what's so funny? I'm sitting there like, hey, that's rude as hell. Everybody gets to have their moment. And don't get me wrong, do I laugh at a lot of those moments? Yes. But if I was in that moment, would I be laughing? No. Even if in my head, like, this bitch is off her mind. Like, I'll be cackling in my head, but would you see it on my face? And I'll be sitting there like, sis, it's okay. I'm young. It's hard sending someone home, I know. Let her have her moment. Let Miss Fierce Delicious have her moment. And I really thought that was rude. I really did. And then we come to find out she don't even know her teammate's name. She thought it was Ermagerd. It's Ermagerd. There's a D there, girl. There's a D. Oh, wait, let me go back. They did congratulate Jada on her win. They congratulate her. But we come in the next morning. Everybody's coming in. They're sitting down, just having a little casual chit chat. And then Miss Fierce Delicious calls out Jada Shada Hudson for being a fake bitch. And you know, I kind of felt where Fierce was coming from this. Because once she said, you know, we spoke for hours upon hours every day, and then we come into this workroom and you barely acknowledge me. I was there for you when you were in the bottom, but when I was in the bottom, you just kind of brushed me off. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, that is messed up, because that'll be kind of like me and you going into the same competition and I just act like I don't know you.
Right.
Like
I think you were playing at first because that's how you do jokes, but
it only be for like a minute. It was like, I know. But it's just like, I would feel some type of way myself. Like, what's going on here?
Why you acting so salty all of a sudden?
But now we want to get around these other queens, and you're like, you don't want to know nobody.
Exactly.
Don't do that. I can't believe I'm sitting here defending Miss Fierce Delicious. But baby, here I am. Here I am to worship. Here I am, okay?
I said, I'm gonna do it, dang it.
God dog it, I didn't see it coming, but here I am.
Here it is.
Here it is. They had a cute little moment. She's like, okay, I apologize, blah, blah, blah. I didn't really feel like Jada's apology was sincere.
I didn't either.
But hey, RuPaul.
So I'm only apologizing because you can call me out on TV.
Yeah. RuPaul, pay attention to this blazer. We might see it again soon. Tracy comes into the room
Miss
and announces that, huh?
I said, Miss Melshore.
Miss Melshore, honey. And announces that we are going to be doing a mini challenge called Tuck Talks. What did you think of this mini challenge?
You know, it was kind of funny.
This could have been a main challenge, a maxi challenge.
It could have.
This is like the second one. Like, we had the date one that we agreed that could have been a maxi challenge. This one would have been a fantastic maxi challenge. It could have been a mixture of a inspirational and a mixture of the stand-up, kind of like the graduation speeches.
Mm-hmm.
On All-Star 7, you had to be funny, but you don't have a heartfelt moment, et cetera, et cetera. Yep. This would have been great for a maxi challenge. And we've never had the Tuck Talks before.
No.
We've had the Pink Table Talk.
Pink Table Talk. Mm-hmm.
Tuck Talks.
Instead of a TED Talk, it was a Tuck Talk.
So it's just like, why does she kind of look like Kendall Jenner right here?
Big time. It's another rhythm of the night.
She just, when I saw that, I'm like, Kendall Jenner? What you doing here, honey?
You lost your season, remember?
Hey, she made it to the finale, though.
She did.
She did. So we find out that the winner of the mini challenge is Jada Hudson. I actually do agree. I felt like she did the best. It was funny.
Mm-hmm. I knew as soon as they stopped showing her so much because they were showing everybody else's mess ups.
Yeah, the way that she was rolling through the screenshots of what she had to do next, I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's doing it. She's doing it. So we find out that this week is a design challenge. And at the time, we think that each of these boxes contain things that fit the title that is assigned to it.
Right.
So Jada gets to pick who gets what box.
Mm-hmm.
And Jada was a little shady with hers. We got spooky here, crusty, old-fashioned, sporty, crafty. I think she did that trying to throw off Lady Boom Boom because she knew Lady Boom Boom gonna turn it, okay? Get fiery. She gave Miss Fiercelicious flirty and Vivian Vanderpuss basic. So Tracy tells everybody to take their boxes to their desk, and we find out that
everybody
has the
same
material. And I'm like, oh, y'all made her be shady for no reason. And I live. But
it was a read without a reading.
But what really got me was like, oh, you can make whatever. I'm like, no. You need to make a flirty look. You need to make a crafty look. Whatever your box says, you still need to make that style of look.
Right.
With the materials.
I
really think they should have gave them that extra twist. That just made more sense to me. It made more sense. But let's get to this main stage so we could talk about these looks, honey. So first we have Miss Brooke Lynn Heights.
I love that color.
And it fits so good with the
background.
Yes. Brooklyn ate this up.
That is definitely Queen of the North look.
Ate this up, honey. So this week we had Tracy Melshore, Sorian Fox, which Brad is missing again. This is the second week in a row, Brad. Did somebody get sick in the middle of production?
There was some tea about that before the season started. I forgot.
Because this is the second episode now. We did see you in the preview, so you'll be back for the next episode. But it takes about 2-3 days to shoot an episode. So you'd have been gone roughly a little over a week.
Somebody catch COVID.
And then we had Canada's Drag Race Season 1 and RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus the world competitor, Jimbo.
Jimbo.
Baby, Jimbo, come back anytime, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Great judge.
Awesome judge.
Baby, Veggie wishes, honey. Veggie was terrible last week. You came up in here and you, baby, give her a permit.
That's because Vanjie was too busy trying to flirt with everybody.
Listen, give Jimbo a seat next season. Replace Brad with Jimbo. And I like Brad, but Jimbo really gave some amazing critiques.
Mm-hmm.
And with the rumor that she's on another list for another show that's going to be airing during the summer of next year, if she could possibly secure that bag, I could see her coming as a judge. I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. Even if she doesn't do well. Hell, she's been on 3 different seasons. Put her on the judging panel.
I mean, you know, Nikki Doll lost hers.
Hey, came in like 12th, 11th place, honey, and got her a TV show.
Yep.
So I don't want her to take over as host, but like she just gave like a mixture of critiques and then some positive reinforcements with it. It never felt like
and some anecdotal stuff. Yeah.
It never felt like she was being nasty or ugly towards the girls. Like
petty.
Yeah, it was. Oh, I love Jimbo as a judge.
Look, Jimbo has won me over because I was not a big fan of her season.
Here is what I've noticed. I love Jimbo the person.
Mm-hmm.
Entertainer Jimbo. This is what we got.
Yes.
The character Jimbo. Don't like her.
Yeah.
I don't like the character Jimbo because when she starts getting bitchy with the other queens, I know she's trying to make TV, and I appreciate her for that. I do, because it'll be boring without her. But the entertainer and like Jimbo the person, oh, I lived. I lived. And I love the contacts, giving me some pink realness, honey. All right. So what I loved was her referencing her versus the World Talent Show. I loved it so much. When Brooklyn was like, honey, you didn't need verses to be a star. And I'm like, you better tell Jimbo. You better tell him. And, you know, I like that now. I think from here on out, I'll refer to it as verses instead of saying versus the world. I'm like, okay, I like the way she put it that way. You didn't need verses.
You didn't need verses.
You're already a star before it, honey. And I'm like, you better tell her. You better work. So this, I hope now that Canada is doing it, like, let's get Priyanka, let's get Isis, let's get, you know, the winners on the judging panel for a week or so. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that. But yeah, I love the reference to her entrance. I mean, to her talent show. But the category is Bitch Stole My Luck. Well, first we have Bombay.
Yes. Yes.
I live
Bombay, you skinny leg little wench.
Now, I do agree that reveal, like when she walked out with everything covered up, I'm like, girl, what is this?
Yeah, that was unnecessary.
Very unnecessary. Hey, Train. How you doing?
It's back already?
It is back already, honey. You usually don't come back until around 5:30. It must be early today. Okay, well, I guess the Train is saying they love Bombay's look as well, honey.
I agree.
I agree. This was amazing, but I do agree that reveal was uncalled for. She could have just came out in this. Really,
if you had to do a reveal, you know, you could have covered yourself up. Then, as soon as the light hits, whap, and then walk.
Up next is Vivian Vanderpuss. I like this, but it doesn't fit.
Yeah, something's off.
It was very loose around her waist. She needed to bring it in a little bit more. The rest was A1, but you could tell the dress was just one size too big.
Yeah.
Just one size too big.
I don't think she had a mannequin her size.
Probably. Who knows? So we're going to move onward to Giselle Lullaby. What did you think of Giselle's look here?
You know, I liked it. I'm trying to think of a but I liked it.
You did?
You must not have. Like for the time limit they had, and I don't like all the rhinestones up top. I like the lace. I can't wear too much lace. It makes me itch.
I do not like the Sam I Am. I do not like green eggs and ham.
You don't like the purple silver
No, I don't like this
fantasy.
at all. This looks like two different outfits that she tried to put together.
Uh-huh.
Torso here comes down way too low. It's
It
again,
does.
it's ill-fitting. Like I feel
Mm-hmm.
like if she would have just committed to maybe the silver dress or to the purple one, I would have been perfectly fine. I feel like the hair needs to be bigger.
It does.
I love the makeup. Makeup on point. Great.
Yeah.
And I love the legs. Love legs. But like
Always.
started praising this look, I was really confused. They're talking about, oh, this is Vogue, this is blah blah this, and I'm like,
I
yeah,
mean,
I follow,
it might be.
I follow Vogue and all these other fashion places on Instagram. I ain't seen nothing like that on their Instagram. I went and double checked, make sure I wasn't tripping. I even went back a year ago. I ain't seen nothing like this. I was very confused. I was. I was.
Mm-hmm.
Boot. Up next is Kimmy Couture. Listen, I am turning into a Kimmy Couture stan. I am turning into a Kimmy Couture stan. Although I did not agree with her episode season 2, honey. This look right here, yes. And the fact that she glued this,
yes.
Amazing. I thought this was an amazing look.
And I know you love a thigh high.
I love it. High. We so high. No lie. I did. I really did enjoy this look. I thought this was really good. Really good. Okay. So let's move onwards to Miss Fiercelicious. It's basic, but it's cute.
Right.
Like I like it. Do I want more on this bottom half? I don't know what it is about queens not wanting to put something on these legs.
Okay, them skinty legs.
Like, give us something. What's a little something? You know, she tried. She gave us this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just a little bit
The
more.
only problem I had with that was, I guess it was glued to her legs because it fell off midway through her walk.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she might be in trouble, but it's cute. It's cute. I'm not gonna say anything like it ain't. Up next is Irma Gerd. I love this.
It was cute.
I'm like, I caught the reference immediately. And they tried to get her for having this hoop skirt thing, but do you not realize she's giving you the circus realness? Like, I felt like if any other time I would have read that too, but like it fits the story she's telling with the outfit.
Exactly. It'd be different if she came out in like beauty makeup as opposed to clown makeup.
Yeah, like this all worked for me. I thought this was safe at best.
Yes.
Like I was like I said. Up next is Lady Boom Boom. This is cute.
Mm.
It was
I
cute.
mean, it's in fashion. The big old poofy Lolita type dress.
Like it's cute. Nothing to write home about. It's just cute.
Mm-hmm.
I was checking to see if the train had anything to say because I don't.
If
Up
the
next is
pencil top
Chaos.
hadn't been on there.
Up next is Chaos. This is another outfit I was really confused on because I thought this was well constructed. I thought it was gorgeous. To me, I saw the similarities to the other one she made, but this is completely different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is different.
So I was sitting there and I'm like, okay, they're gonna throw her in the bottom for no damn reason. Or not a reason in sight, honey. But we have all of our queens lined up here. Who had your favorite look of the week?
I have to say Bombay.
I agree. Bombay really turned it out this week.
Yes.
It worked for me. So we have our tops and bottoms here. Our tops this week was Bombay. Giselle Lullaby, and Kimmy Couture. And our
Mm-hmm.
bottom three was Irma Gerd, Jada Hudson, and Chaos. Do you agree with this top and bottom placement? I don't.
I don't.
I don't. Giselle should have been in the bottom. Irma Gerd and Chaos should have been safe. Kimmy, just look at no. Vivian. I would have put Vivian in the bottom
Right.
because it was just a little too big. Just a
I
little.
don't think Chaos should have been down there.
I don't think Chaos nor Irma Gerd should have been there. Like, look at these lined up. Like, these two look great. The ones that don't look good line sitting there is this one and this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at that. Like,
I mean, if you're going for construction, then yeah, those three obviously look a lot better than those other three. But at the same time, like there was time and effort put into Chaos's.
yeah.
And there was time and effort put into who is this with the clown nose?
Irma Gerd.
See, it was right there, and I just wasn't confident enough to say it.
Irma Gerd.
But there
I
was
just
time
love
and
saying
effort.
her name. Irma Gerd.
Irma Gerd.
Irma Gerd.
I mean, it's constructed, but it wasn't executed well. I could see the idea, but Jada's was not executed well, and that pencil top up top just is not helping. She could have stuck with some regular Barbarella-esque type hair and been a lot better off for it.
I agree. Well, mostly with what you say. So we find out the winner is Giselle Lullaby. I disagree.
How? I don't know.
I think Bombay should have won.
I do too.
Feel like
They got all fussy over some lines not being straight.
The bottom two was Jada Hudson and Chaos. I disagree. The bottom two
Yep.
should have been Jada Hudson and Giselle Lullaby. Or Vivian Vanderpuss. I think I like Vivian's a little bit less. No, because I like the idea that Vivian was going for. I don't like the idea Giselle was. So yeah, Jada and Giselle should have been in the bottom here. But they lip sync to Stranger in My House, the Thunderpuss radio mix by Tamia. Why they do that to this song? Baby, when Brooklyn said Stranger in My House, I almost fell off my couch. I'm like, oh, Jada finna eat. She finna eat. Giving her a slow ballad like this. Oh, she finna, I'm sorry, Chaos. I love you, honey, but you finna go into the house. Finna go on to the house. It's been a minute since we've got like a really strong ballad as a lip sync song. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready for this. And then it starts playing. I'm like, Thunderpuss.
Dun, 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 dun. House music. Dun, dun, dun.
Like, girl, what is this? No.
He looks like the man in fiction.
I'm like,
no. I'm not a big fan of house remixes of songs.
Some of them are okay. Like there's a house remix of I'll Always Love You that's on Whitney's greatest hit CD. Oh, that one bumps. I want to say it's like the H2O mix or something like that. That one bumps. But most of the time I do not like the house remixes. I don't. And I didn't like this one. And it irritates me when queens dance fastly to a ballad. Now, granted, don't get me wrong, that this is a house mix, but you got to remember this was originally a ballad. You need to feel the words. That was my issues with the Unbreak My Heart lip sync. Because I'm like, yeah, it's you don't have to do that to every song. You don't have to get the cat. You ain't got to do that. And this was one, one of a prime example of who did it right. BB Zaha Benet on All Stars 3 when they did the dance mix to Nobody's Supposed to Be Here. And baby standing there in one spot eating Benda LaCreme up, eating her up. And that's how you do a song that is originally a ballad that they change it to a house song. That's how you do it.
You still sing it like it's the ballad that it is.
Yeah, still treat it as the ballad as it is. And what they did here was uneventful. And I was really confused when Brooklyn said that. That's how you lip sync for your motherfucking life. Where? Where? Choices were made. They were made. Again, I love these queens. I do. Now, maybe when Chaos hit this move right here, I was like, ooh. I'm like, ooh, the Chaos just pull in. Baby, I'm talking about she turned up. That last like 30 seconds. I'm like, wait a minute.
Whole outfit came apart.
Now, I enjoyed this little 30 seconds from Chaos. I ain't gonna say anything like I didn't. I was like, ooh, what's going on? What's going on? But yeah, I didn't take many screenshots. It's over. Who do you think won this lip sync?
I don't know.
Honestly, I would have sent them both home.
I believe you. I believe you.
Baby, I'm gonna have to start recording my reactions to the lip syncs.
Yeah.
My face, the whole lip sync was it. Up until Chaos hit the little flip. And I was like, whoop. But the whole time I'm sitting there, especially when Jada started doing this move here, I'm like, and then I go online and people talk about, oh, finally Candace gave us a good lip sync. Where? Tell me more.
Tell me more.
I'm glad you caught that because that's where that was from. Tell me more because I want to see where this was a great lip sync at. Now, Chaos's little 30 seconds, I'll give you that. I'll give you that, honey. I was like, ooh. But yeah, Jada won. Chaos is being sent to the house. And we end on Fierce Delicious. I'm like, honey, what's going on here? I was very confused by this. I'm like, okay, that's going to lead into next week. We're going to find out what's going on. But next week, you're doing the Snatch Game. So who do you think is going to go home next week?
At this point, they got to send Fierce Delicious home.
No, I think Bombay's going home next. They've made it very clear that they're just going to play in my sister's face. And I'm not sure if she could be funny improving someone else. And we already know that Kimmy and Fierce Delicious apparently picked the same person. So we're going to see how that falls out. You never know. They could be the bottom two next week.
Hey.
They could be. But yeah, I don't know. Next week, probably watch it be like Irma Gerd or Vivian Vanderpuss that goes home next.
Right.
Somebody we think is going to excel in this challenge. And then they go up there and bomb it and then go home. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But honey, that is this. Let me get that off the screen, honey. I'm hoping for better days for Canada season 3. Like I said, I enjoyed season 1 and season 2 so much. But season 3 has been very hit and miss with me right now. Episodes 1 and 3, lived. But episodes 2 and 4, and if I'm not mistaken, Jada was in the bottle for episode 2 as well. She was, her and Mosu. They did that terrible song that I would have sent both of them home on that one too. God, dog. Send them to the house. Oh my goodness.
Which sucks because we at least I know I have Jada in mind.
I have Jada. I was trying to find where I wrote down our top 4s. I can't, our top 3s. I can't find them. I was actually looking for them earlier in this review because I don't think I typed them out in our Word document, on our Google Word document. I don't think I've done that.
On our Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, I haven't put it down there. I think the last ones I wrote down was France, and I found our Australia. I mean, our down under ones, but I might have to
Fix that.
I'm gonna have to find it because I don't remember who, or I'll just go back and watch because we said it in
Yes.
the episode. It's not that hard, but yeah, I'm hoping for more with Canada next week. Snatch Game, so hopefully we get a pretty good one because if we remember season 2 Snatch Game. Honestly, the only good one was Geometric, and she wasn't even in the top for hers. Remember, she did Jim Carrey.
Yes.
Oh, I was hooting and hollering. I was confused. I'm like, why is she in the top? She should have won. And then whoever did Rachel Zoe ended up winning. Or did Geometric did Rachel Zoe and she won? No, that was Cynthia. That was Cynthia Kiss who did
Rachel Zoe.
Did Rachel Zoe and won. Geometric did Jim Carrey and was just safe. Liza Minnelli. But anyway, let's get up out of here, honey. Tell us where they can find you.
You can find me at Cresha McGill. That's CreshaMcGill on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see y'all tomorrow with our Down Under review.
Bye.